Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.
What's up guys, and welcome back to EME TV. And yes, you join me for part 1 of the EP3 project. So today, I'm going to be trying to fix a few things. Well, first of all, we're going to try and fix the lights on the dash. Second of all, we're going to try and fix a bit of a suspension issue. So when I'm going over bumps, sometimes, occasionally, I hear a bit of a not grinding noise, but a bit of a scraping noise. I don't really know what it is. It's just a noise that it's not supposed to be there. I took it to my local garage, who looked under it, gave me a few pointers of what I should do and what could do with changing. So I've got a few parts here that have just arrived. I'm going to take it over to them for them to fit, and yeah, we'll go from there. But let me quickly show you what I've literally just purchased. So here we are guys, we've got a few parts on the table here, and let me quickly run through what we've literally got on here. So first and foremost, I'll start on the right here. We've got some rear anti-roll drop links. So my local mechanic said that those look like they could, they need to be changed, so I literally bought some brand new ones of those. I also got some anti-roll D bushes for the front and rear. These are for the front and those are for the rear. As I said, those need to change, so I quickly got those on eBay, genuine Honda ones. So hopefully they sort of fix the issue that I have with the suspension and probably make the quality of the ride a bit better. Doubt they will, but if they need doing, this is a project, so we're trying to make it as clean as possible. Now, these two products here are for the lights that we've got on the dash. So this is the ABS sensor for the front passenger side, which needs doing. And this, I believe, is called an evap solenoid or something along those lines. This is causing the engine light that I've currently got on, and it's something to do with the opening up of the exhaust or something like that when I put my foot down or something like that. It was explained to me, but I can't remember. But this should hopefully solve the light, or the engine light that I've currently got on. Hopefully it does, but we'll see in a couple minutes time. So yes, all these 5 have got to be put on the car, and hopefully this will make the car a tad better than what we've currently got. These hopefully make the ride quality a lot better, and these two obviously could take care of the lights that we currently got. But without further ado guys, let's head off to the garage. Lovely stuff. There she is, looking great in all her glory. Times like this where I could just remember when I used to come out and see her like this and I couldn't do anything because it was broken, but now we can have a little tear out. Standard, isn't it? Cheeky cold start is a must. Whilst we do let her warm up, and excuse the raggedy steering wheel, but those are the 2 lights I got. So I've got the ABS light right there on the right hand side of the dash, and we've got the engine light right there. And hopefully by the end of this video, that dash is going to be looking clean, just the way we want it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get going. What's going on guys, and you joined me back a couple of days later. Apologies, I couldn't film at the mechanics, they were awfully busy, and I was like, you know what, I would just want them to take the car and get it fixed. So at the moment we've done, I believe, I'm almost forgotten, but the front and rear D bushes, the rear anti-roll linkages, the MVAP solenoid or sensor, whatever it is which was causing the engine light, and as well as that the ABS speed sensor on the passenger front side. So without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to go for a little drive, and also what we're going to try and do is compare how it drives from before until after. I don't know if the D bushes were going to do anything in terms of the ride, because I feel like this ride is harsher than the FN2. But let's get in it and go for a drive. And before we do go for a drive, as I start it up, and you can see, let's just turn that off, but we do have no lights on the dash. So the engine light is gone, as well as the ABS light has gone. So we are in the good. Mission accomplished for the first part of this project. But yeah, let's go for a drive and see if it drives any different. And in addition, I want you fellow Honda, you lovely fellow Honda or EP3 owners, to tell me exactly what to do to this suspension to make it a more of a smoother ride. I know it's, anything I do is not going to make it as smooth as, a regular car or whatever, but I do need something to help me out here, because this does feel awfully more rough than the FN2, or maybe it's just the suspension on this car that I might have to get checked and looked at. But let's go for a drive. As you join me for a drive now in the EP3 guys, what I'm quite happy about is that the things that I thought were the issues to do with the dashboard, and obviously the lights on the dashboard were actually it, so I'm thankful for that. With an engine light, you can never know, you can guess. I was told by the Honda specialist that the car went off to that it was probably due to that MVAP solenoid, I believe it's called, in the engine bay. That was actually snapped as well, that I believe I put clips up already, and now we've got a new one. That engine light is completely gone as well, and the ABS was inevitably, of course, a ABS sensor, which it was in my FN2 that I got changed literally about 3 weeks ago as well now. So yeah, a Honda always sensors are always going in these cars. So now the real main issue, or the real thing that I want to get sorted on the car, is the suspension. Now obviously I've raved on in previous videos and so on about rides in Honda, especially FN2 and the EP3 aren't great, and you know, if you're looking to buy one, just know that you're not going to be as comfortable as you probably would be in other cars, which is fair to say. But yeah, I feel like at this moment in time, my EP3, the suspension and the ride quality seems to be a lot harsher than the FN2. Now I don't know if it was like that from factory. I don't know if mine might need a suspension check, because I believe my suspension to be all intact at the moment. So yeah, I don't know if any of you out there, please, any fellow EP3 owners that have any idea what I can do, things that you guys have actually done as well on your EP3s and you've found to work, please just drop them in the comments or message me on Instagram, EME_TV, pop up in the screen anyway. But yeah, it'll pop up in the screen, the left or right hand side corner. Yeah, message me, let me know what you've done, because I will be what I'll be doing, I'll be exactly copying you to see if the ride quality is any better. Every time I do bring this out and come out to drive it, have a little spin, have a little tear up, it's just the ride quality that puts me off sometimes. And I say, you know, I avoid potholes and stuff in the FN2, but in this, my goodness, I mean, I literally have to avoid everything. That's what it feels like anyway. I don't know if I'm being a bit over the top, but it's just a tad worse, and I would just want it to be a bit better. I didn't think that the front and rear D bushes were going to do anything. Mine were gone and needed changing, so I bought some. Obviously, I've shown you anyway. Bought some genuine Honda ones to just go with. You know, I just thought I would just buy some genuine Honda ones because, you know, yeah, it's just the safest thing to do, isn't it? Instead of me going and buying some aftermarket or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, please do advise me on that. First part of obviously this EP3 project is now complete with. Anyway, first part of this EP3 project is now complete with the lights off, as well as that. All the components that I was told that needed changing underneath the car have now been changed. We've got some brand new parts on there. All the lights are off, so now we can move on to the next part. And also, I would love for you guys, I mean, now the light's gone, focus on me, bring back, but I would love you guys to give me a few pointers on what you think I should do to the car as well. I'm obviously, as I said, the project, I'm not going to be trying to spend mad amounts of money. I've probably already spent more than what the car's even worth at this point in time. So do bear in mind that I do have certain things that I want to do are already expensive, i.e. sort of I'm looking for a carbon fibre bonnet, which is not easy to find, let alone purchase either. As I said, if any of you are obviously selling one, pre-owned and still in decent condition, hit me up and we can try and negotiate a price. But yeah, let me know what you think I should do in order to, one, make the car sort of stand out, because I'm trying to make it, or I mean, with it being categorized, it's going to be very hard to try and make it a good example of an EP3 because it's already got that Cat-N history with it, regardless of what owner has it after me. Now I'm the first owner since it's been categorized, but every owner after me, it's got to have that it's just got that history with it. However, I'm trying to make it as good as I could possibly make it without spending horrific amounts of money on it, which won't make sense. But yeah, I've rambled on about that in previous videos, so you guys will possibly help me out there. Also, one last thing as well, as you all know, I've obviously got a Scorpion back box on this, Scorpion exhaust stand. I am trying to look for an OEM one, just so, even though this Scorpion one is lovely and it is fun, sometimes it can be a bit too loud. And the thing is that it's not something that, you know, at low revs it's slightly quieter, it's just loud all the time. So I'll be doing 2000 revs and you can still hear it from the outside. I'm still getting people turning around looking at what the hell's going on, who's this lunatic. So anybody else who's got an OEM sort of back box or anything and they're looking to sell one, hit me up as well. I'm looking for one, but for some reason they're hard to find. I thought they wouldn't be because I know a lot of people doing aftermarket exhaust and so on and this, that and the other. But if anybody is selling their OEM exhaust, hit me up because I am needing one. Probably won't put it on straight away, but it's just a good to have just in case the car does move on. Now guys, parked up home now, and yeah, as you can see, the EP3 just behind me there, parked up, looking good in this weather. Now we've got the sun magically just come out of nowhere anyway. When I went out it was dark and gloomy, but hey ho. First episode of this is now done. Obviously looking forward to what I've got planned for it, and if you guys are as well, hit that subscribe button and let's see how far this can come along. I think this is going to be looking quite different when I am done with it and for what I've got in store with it. But as I always say guys, thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned for more content to come. Appreciate the support as always. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you're looking forward to the upcoming episodes of the EP3 and the project we've got at hand, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But I'll see you guys on the next one anyway. Peace.
Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.